on the screen. I have a little heart on my cheek.
That's fun.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
All right. Well, I think
I'm
that
just trying
we can leave you guys
to
with
give
that.
somebody else a chance.
Mother's Day. Emily got a tattoo on her face during this
What's on my
live.
cheek?
And here's a question. What if we have a partner that isn't very supportive? That's such a great question. Oh, no, I have a heart. Em?
It jumped over to your cheek as a discipline.
I love it.
So funny.
That is such a let's see. Let's do this.
I think there's a little Corey, our social media person, is probably just like, guys, get your ish together
there we
right
go.
now.
Okay.
There we go.
I don't know how we have hearts on us, but I like it. So a great question is, what if I have a partner that isn't very supportive? And I think we'll answer this in a way that we know how to, right? But remember, all answers.
We're no experts.
We're no experts on any nobody's an expert on anything.
Nobody is.
And that's a really hard question. So I think, again, this is my personal opinion. I believe that everybody deep down, actually, I read something interesting, and I don't know if this relates to you, but I read yesterday that, can you remember your partner before the hurt, before the pain, before it became less than magical, right? And it's really like resonated with me, because I was thinking about relationships, partnerships, non-marital relationships as well. And you're like, oh, wow, when I think about that person before the hurt, it was a very different person, right? And the hurt can make us feel very dark. And sometimes the hurt makes us want to hurt, right? And so sometimes when we have partners who don't want to support us, or partners that may feel, let's just say, that they don't want to support us, sometimes there's hurt there. Sometimes there's something there that has, the wheel is not greased, there's something. And I went through something like this a week and a half ago with my own partner, where we just were like passing ships. We're so busy doing all these things that we weren't personally connecting. And it took like a little thing that then felt like a very big thing for us to be like, oh my God, we need to connect. Our relationship is so much more important. So my only advice is, in a relationship that is not supportive to you, how can you go and how can you find the hurt? How can you find what it is that person needs from you in order to come and show up and be supportive for you? Because I think you're not, I don't know if this is resonating with you at all, but sometimes the hurt just makes everybody not act or behave in ways that are most kind, loving, or supportive. And so, can you do a little digging to find out how to get you guys back into a place where you both support each other fully and with so much love? And and having children adds so many layers of complexity to relationships. So I don't know if there's a perspective you wanted to add.
No, I think that's beautiful, and I think it's so true. And it goes a lot deeper than Mother's Day, of course. And I know something that me and my partner do to kind of keep that wheel greased, like you say, it's therapy, and it's communication, and it's coming together, because it's not, partnership can be really hard. As much as it can be beautiful, it can also be really challenging. And we personally, we need help. Like, we need other people to sometimes lift us up and help us remember what to prioritize and what to kind of lift up. So that's one thing. But if we're specifically talking about Mother's Day, since that is already on Sunday, and you feel unsupported, that's tough. But maybe, it's very soon. So you guys might have a lot of layers to work through before he can truly show up in a supportive manner. May not happen by Mother's Day. And if it doesn't, maybe, is there a way that you can take care of yourself?
I was just thinking,
is there a way that you can celebrate yourself? Because we sure know that you deserve it. Is
Maybe
there a
even
way
like
that,
a babysitter or a family member or a
calling on
friend
somebody
can come
else to
take
support? Yeah.
I'm assuming you have a child, take the child so you can go do the self-care, fill your cup. Even if your partner, that's the thing, it's about you doing stuff for you too, right? We don't need people to do stuff for us, though that is really nice. But how can you have what's it called? How can you just fill your cup? Because when we're full, we can show up with love and kindness. And I remember Sarah Jenks saying something about relationships, and maybe we can link to it, but about how to approach and have hard conversations. Oh, and it went something like this. Like, if I was, in a tough situation or something had happened, not being like, snippy or mad, but going to your partner and saying, I would love to have 5 minutes uninterrupted tonight to talk with you.
Right. So you schedule the time.
You schedule the time when there's no children, nothing happening, and you can have conversation. And nonviolent communication is really, really powerful. So anyone who's there listening here who has not, who's in a relationship, who has not read, any type of relationship, right? We're all in relationship all the time. Nonviolent communication, there's probably some really great pointers online on how to say something to a partner without blaming them, right? Because they're not responsible for our feelings, right? Nobody can make us mad. The only people who make ourselves mad is by our wounds, feeling wounded by actions, words, things. But that was a big lesson for me in relationships, that he doesn't make me feel anything, right? Only I and my wounds, my insecurities and my filters and my stuff can make me feel unloved, unsupported, whatever. Right. So, anyways,
I think it is in talking it through in that way, like true consultation, that you can really figure out your own triggers, your own wounds, and your partner can do the same. And then you can come at it with just from a different perspective. That's a much bigger, deeper conversation that would take 14,000 lives to fully cover. But thank you so much for asking that question. And I really hope that you can have a Mother's Day where you do feel supported, whether it's by your partner or not, but by somebody in your life, so that you can take that time to do one thing, two things, three things that you love that will fill your cup, so that maybe you can go on and have some of these conversations with your partner.
You know what we need? We need Mother's Day bingo. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like a little board that we give everybody ideas on what to do for Mother's Day, and people can check them up, or leading up to Mother's Day, or post Mother's Day. Hey, look, the heart moved to you now.
Oh, look at that.
Really
Why does it do that? It just jumps around. And I saw Rachel on there. We love you, Mama.
Yay! Congratulations. Anyways, we love you guys. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Everything you desire and more. And we hope this was helpful. Have great days, weekends.
We love you guys.
Bye, loves.
Bye.